For lesson 101, we're going to talk about ratio problems involving totals. So, example here says the ratio of boys to girls in a class was 5 to 4. If there were 27 students in the class, how many girls were there? So before we did it where we just had the two categories like the boys and girls, now we're just adding an extra row that's going to be our total. So the ratio of boys and girls was 5 to 4. We have 5 to 4. There were 27 students in the class. So under the total, which is my students, I had the actual count was 27. It says how many girls were there. So I want to know how many girls. I'm going to put an X in the girls. Now I still have two blank boxes in here. Right now, I look at the actual count for the boys. I have no way of finding that actual count for the boys. If I look at my total for the ratio, if I look at that, I can just take this 5 plus the 4. There's going to be 9 parts total. Because there's 5 parts boys, 4 parts girls. So there's a total of 9 parts. Now, the question doesn't ask me anything about the boys, so I'm just going to cross out this boys section. I don't care about the boys right now. All I care about is the girls and the total. So if you look, here's my proportion. 4 is 9 is X is 27. So 9 times what is 27? Well, 9 times 3. So 4 times 3, our actual count is going to be 12. So my answer is going to be 12 girls. So it's just like before, where we're going to set it up as a proportion using these ratio boxes. And we can just either cross multiply or we can figure out the factor to multiply by, and that can get us what we're looking for. So the next example says the ratio of football players to band members on the football field was 2 to 5. Altogether, there were 175 football players and band members on the field. How many football players are on the field? So football to band members was 2 to 5. Okay. I'm going to fill in my total right away because I know there's 7 total parts. There's 2 parts football, 5 parts band. It says altogether, so total there were 175 football players and band members on the field. Question asks me how many football players were on the field. So I'm looking for the actual count of the football players. Because of that, I can cross out band because it doesn't ask me anything about band. All I care about is the football players, the total. So I want to know 2 is to 7 is what is just 175. In this case, I'm going to cross multiply. I think I'm going to move all this over so that we can show some work here. So what I'm going to do is I have 2 is to 7 as what is 175. So I'm going to do some cross multiplication here. So 7x is going to equal 350. And x is going to equal 50. I'll show my work. 350 divided by the 7. Okay. So my answer is going to be 50 football players, or I'm just going to write players. So once again, we set up our proportion, cross multiply, divide, find our answer. So go ahead and do the practice set. If you need draw ratio boxes to help you, please do it. I wrote one, you can fill in the blanks. Sure, if you have any questions, you bring them to class.